Hey guys, it's Flip, and today I'm going to do a review of the Honeywell Warm Mist Humidifier HWM845 series. Alright guys, so first I'm going to go over the specs of this unit, and then I will go over the pros and cons, and then I will put it to the test, and I will show it to you in use. So some features. It has the essential oil cup on top. It has a reset light, two different settings, high and low. It has an auto shut off when it runs out of water. This is where the mist comes out, and it has an easy grip tank handle on top. This unit will run for up to 24 hours on the low setting. If you're going to run it on high, you'll have to fill it twice a day. It works on a medium-sized room. The tank is 1 gallon, and it puts off a warm, visible mist. And because it boils the water, it will put off a mist that is 99.5% bacteria free. So the advantages of this type of warm mist humidifier, or pros, is that it puts off a warm, visible mist. The only sound that you have to hear is the water gurgling as it's being boiled. You don't have to hear a fan blowing moisture off the filter and off into the room. And it'll keep adding moisture into the air, unlike a filtered cool moisture humidifier that cannot add moisture to the air any more than the air can hold. The filtered cool moisture humidifiers do have filters that will trap the minerals in the water and prevent that white dust from being put out, which will settle throughout the room, while a filter-free cool mist humidifier will put out that white dust that kind of settles on the furniture throughout the room from the deposits in the hard water. This humidifier, being warm mist, will not do that. It does have a heating element that will become encrusted with mineral deposits, which you will have to clean regularly to keep it operating, but it does not require filters. So real quick, I'll show you how to get to that heating element that has to be cleaned regularly. So first you just grab the tank by the handle and remove it like this. Then you slide over this red locking latch and lift up the mist chimney. Then you can dump the water out of the base. Then on the bottom of the mist chimney you will see a red heating element cover that can be removed just by pulling on the side, and that will reveal the heating element inside. And as you can see, this one definitely has some mineral deposits going, and it is definitely due for a cleaning. Once you get that heating element and cover cleaned, you can go ahead and put that mist chimney back in place, and then you can go ahead and put your water tank back in place. Another pro is that it has this handle on top, which makes it really easy to remove the tank. This is nothing new for Honeywell, as I've done a review on one of their old models right here, and it has a very similar handle, as you can see. One difference with this newer model is it has this new wider tank opening with a bigger lid, and this makes it easier to fill with water. The downside of that is that because this tank opening is much bigger, there is no room for a handle on the bottom of the tank. Their older model, which I'm showing here, had a much smaller opening, but that allowed room for a handle on the bottom, which was nice. Here's how the humidifier looks and sounds while it's in use. I hung some black paper behind it just to help you see the steam coming out. As you can tell, it's pretty quiet. Alright, so let's do a little test in my daughter's bedroom. She has some congestion going on right now, and that's always a good time to have a humidifier running. So I've got the humidifier sitting in here, but it is not on right now. As you can see, it's pretty snowy and cold and nasty outside, so that's always a good time to have one of these running. So how we're going to measure this is I have a digital hygrometer on the shelf right here. And as you can see right now, it is reading at 40% humidity, which is right at the bare minimum of where you want this to be. You want your humidity to be anywhere between 40% and 60%. I'll put a link to these on Amazon under the video in the description if you want to check it out. These come in handy. I'll also put a link to the humidifier under there if you want to check that out as well. So what we're going to do is we will turn this humidifier on the high setting, and then we will shut the door for about an hour. And then we will come back and check what our hygrometer is showing at that point and see if we can get that humidity up at all. So it's been about an hour. Let's go ahead and check what the humidity level's at in this room. So we'll check our digital hygrometer. and we're at 47% humidity, so that's good. Got it up some and still working. Keep in mind, if you do run it on high like this, you will probably have to refill it about twice a day as opposed to once a day if you run it on low, but it's doing its job. Okay, that's it. Hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, please hit the thumbs up button for me and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.